Everything inspires me. I can't go anywhere or see anything without it becoming a story. I love figuring people out and figuring out situations and looking inside. People fascinate me. But I've always enjoyed the written word. Then I got these kids who were completely disengaged with the writing process, with the reading process. They really didn't like school. So this was my way of trying to hook these kids to engage them. And that first book was written simply for them. 6 of the characters in that story were kids in my class. They were always part of the creative process. I'd be reading to them chapter by chapter as I was writing the book. But I didn't think of myself as a writer, I was a teacher. So the start of the next school year, the kids walked in and said, "So what are you going to write about this year, Mr. Walters?" And I started writing for them.
Eric Walters turned degrees in education and social work into a remarkable career as a writer, teacher, and advocate for social justice through education. With almost 70 young adult novels to his credit, he has inspired over 1 million children around the globe to get excited about reading. Eric's charitable work is equally impressive, having poured his talent and passion into several projects, including the Terry Fox Foundation, Free the Children, and his own project, The Creation of Hope, which provides housing, education, and medical support for children in rural Africa.
There's a real jazz to doing almost too much. You're just on the edge all the time, and you've got to move quickly and you've got to think quickly. And that speed of thought, I love it. I just love that. Our program in Kenya started when we ran into a young boy in a market. His name is Matuku. And Matuku was caring for his mother. He couldn't go to school, and he was working 3 or 4 days in the market to support he and his mother. And ultimately his mother died. Matuku's now in grade 9. He's in a good setting. But the things he says to me sometimes, I'm blown away by this kid who has this amazing ability to overcome. I always assume a philosophy that if I try harder than everyone else every day, that I'm going to succeed. When I think about the way I look at life, I can look back to certain professors and say, that person made a difference in my life. When I think of somebody like Dorothy Herberg, who taught me about multicultural social work, she actually changed the way that I thought about things. The success of the Kenyan program and my ability to interact with the people on the ground in Kenya, a great deal of the success in that program is because of a professor at York University. To be recognized at home is really special. This is a place that was very important in my life. Who I am as a person today, who I will continue to be, was very much defined by the person that I became through the experience of being at York University. My time there didn't just shape who I am, it shapes who I will always be.